light. So I have not opened it up yet. Hi, Loki, you come to say hi? Huh? And I'm really excited about this one because it is a rare Sansevieria, and I've been wanting one. I've never seen one like in person or anything like in person. That's so funny. Never actually seen one other than online on the internet. So I am actually really happy to see it. So here it goes. This package came from Mississippi, by a very nice man named Dave, and I found him on a Sansevieria International Society site on Facebook. And so I would, if I were you, if there's a certain type of plant that you like, you know, if you like Sansevierias or tropical plants or aroids or succulents, anything like that, see if they have multiple groups on Facebook. I know that there are like succulent groups and stuff like that, but the International Sansevieria Society group is really nice because there are a lot of they're very educated with Sansevierias, what they look like, their scientific names, and you can find a lot of really great resources and connections on there. He's got this wrapped up really well. And of course I couldn't find my big scissors. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I had saw him on there, and he had posted this huge Sansevieria coppertone, and I had never seen one so big before. Like, it literally looked like it grew out in his yard. You helping me? Huh, Loki? Are you helping me? And anyway, I didn't know it, but I was like, that's on my wish list. And he said, you know, like, message me. Are you smelling everything in there? And when I messaged him, he said, well, to tell you the truth, I was going to post these on our, on the succulent Facebook group, but since it's on your wish list, I'll let you pick out your plant first before I post it. So that's awesome. I got to do that. Ouch, Loki, you got me. Okay, here, I got to give you the paper. Remember, that's what we do. You get the paper. Come on, you get the paper. And I'm seeing several things in here, so that's going to be fun. There's more than one package in here. So that'll be really fun. Oh, he sent me a whole bunch of stuff, so I must have got some freebies in here. Make sure and he packed it really, really good. Lots of good paper. All right, Loki, you get to play in the box. Remember, you got to do that last time? You always get to play in the box. Come on, Loki. Okay. Okay, there he goes. He likes to play in boxes. All right, so here are my packages right here, and this must be the big one. Let's start with the little stuff first and see what he sent me. These are all extras. Oh, how nice is this? What is it? I think they're aloe babies. Oh, he sent me a whole bunch of stuff. So these are 2 aloe babies. Is it? I think so. Let's take a look. It's got some really cute markings, and I think there's so many different varieties now with the aloes. Are so many different hybrids, so it's really hard to tell which one they are. And then also they change when you put them in the proper light, and they get a lot of sunlight. Their markings change, so it's really hard in the winter time, I feel like, identifying them, because you just don't really know exactly what they're going to look like. For me anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but for me. Oh, and then look at this succulent he sent me. 2 of these. Oh, they're pretty. Oh, this is a Kalanchoe. Or some people call it Kalanchoe, and some people call it Kalanchoe. And actually, I go back and forth with the 2 terms, but that's what I think that this is. Isn't that pretty? And it's, I know the edges are red. And so what this tells me is if I give this enough sunlight, this is going to turn a lot more red on the edges. A lot of plants do that when they get the proper sunlight. So that was some freebies. Let's see what else he sent me. I'm just going to put paper on Loki because this is exciting for him. I think he sent me a cylindrical Sansevieria. And I will have to ask him if that's what that is. I know there are so many different types of Sansevierias that I'm unfamiliar with. This looks like a cylindrical. However, I'm going to ask him on that. So I got that. Here you go, Loki. Loki helps me open up my packages. Maybe you need to be a part of all my videos, Loki. Especially because you're a kitten and you're bored and you always want something to do. Oh, what is this? It's got flowers on it. What is this? I have no idea. I'm going to have to look this up. I think, it's got some thorns on it. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to look that up. It looks really familiar, and I think that the woody part is got lots of stems, and then I can envision it in my mind what it is, but I cannot think of the proper, something thorns. Oh, but the flowers are really pretty. Look at that. So pretty. I haven't even gotten into flowers yet because that's a whole nother slippery slope. I could totally see how people turn into collectors because the plants I've went crazy, and even with the plants, I have to not buy certain things because I don't have room for just the ones that I'm dealing with right now or growing right now. So like begonias. Begonias are super, super pretty. They're gorgeous. I just know, okay, we're not doing begonias because if I start collecting, I'm not going to have no room anywhere. I'm going to have plants hanging from my ceiling. So some of the plants are really beautiful, and I just leave them alone and admire them in the store because I just don't have any room for them at all. And yeah, begonias is just one example. And succulents in Minnesota here, it's just too hard. Even with the grow lights, I've tried succulents. And maybe it's just this particular apartment that I'm in, but I've tried, and they hold on for a really long time, but eventually they die. Same with lip ops. They or some people call them, the common name is living stone, but lip ops, I can't do those either. They live for quite a while and then they just end up dying, and I just think it's the light. So here is the big plant that I had purchased, the main one, and I can't wait to see it. I am super excited about this. I'd always see this online or on YouTube, or, people would go to, down in California. Oh, he's so pretty. Down in California or Florida, and they would be like at a store, and even then they'd be like, oh my gosh, look at, there'd be like one of them. We never see these up here. Oh, he's pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. It is a Sansevieria copper tone. Look at. They get crinkly leaves. Look at the ripples in it. And then they're this beautiful copper color. Does he see that? Oh, there we go. I just have to go up closer to the camera for you guys to see it. I see. Look at that. That's beautiful. I really do enjoy Sansevierias. I mean, I started with the whole whale fins. And that's the thing about being on the International Sansevieria Society. They want you to use scientific names. And so, like, I'm a newbie on there, and I'm, like, talking, like, oh, I like shark fins, and I like whale fins. And some of the people kind of get annoyed because they want me to say the scientific name. Sansevieria masonii. Instead of the common names. I can't even think of what a shark fin is right now because I thought it was a Jerboa Sansevieria jerboa, but now when I see that plant in person, I don't think it is. And the scientific name starts with an A, but it's really long, and I haven't been able to pronounce it. But yeah, so if you join one of those groups, they're definitely going to want you to use the scientific names as opposed to the common names. What's really nice about this one, the reason why I picked this one is he's got 3 babies on here that I'll let continue to grow, but then eventually I can take them off of here. Oh, that was wonderful. So I have not started filming where I'm planting my plants yet. I've just been doing like the unboxings. Look at this mess now that my kitty did. He just loves it. Are you gonna say goodbye? Come here. Let's say goodbye. Let's say goodbye to everybody. Okay, he's in play mode. This is what happens with this one. Okay. Bye. Thank you.